It was late 1956 when Jerry Lee Lewis drove from his home in Faraday, Louisiana to Sun Records in Memphis. Elvis had already left Sun, but Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Roy Orbison were still there, and Sun president Sam Phillips was always on the lookout. 30 seconds into Jerry Lee's audition, Phillips knew he discovered his next star. Jerry Lee's second record, Whole Lotta Shakin' Going On, was just edging into the charts when he made his first ever television appearance on The Steve Allen Show. That appearance made Whole Lotta Shakin' into a hit and Jerry Lee Lewis into a star.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, come on, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Oh, we thinking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, come on over, baby. We got chicken in the barn. Woo, honey. Come on over. We got a bull by the horn. Oh, we thinking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, honey, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Come on over. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, come on over, baby. We got chicken in the barn. Who's the barn? What's the barn? My barn. Come on, honey. We got a bull by the horn. Oh, we bacon. Whole lot of shaking going on. Easy now, shake. Oh, shake, baby. You can shake one time for me. Oh, I said, come on over, baby. A whole lot of shaking going on. Now let's get real low, shake. All you gotta do, honey, kind of stand in one spot. Jump around just a little bit. That's when you have flat got something, you know. Now let's go. Shake! Shake! Honey, shake! Oh, shake, baby! Shake, baby! Shake! Big bacon! Whole lot of shake going on!
At the end of 1957, Jerry Lee returned to Memphis to sing both sides of his third record on Dewey Phillips' local television show, Pop Shop. Dewey already had the most popular radio show in Memphis and was the first ever to spin an Elvis record and a Jerry Lee Lewis record.
Right now, good people, old Jerry Lee Lewis, he's been on Steve Allen show, he's been on Dick Clark show, but right now he's on one of the hottest cotton-picking shows in the country. Yes, sir, the Dewey Phillips show. Right now he's going to cut loose with one of the late, great Hank Williams numbers called You Won Again. Okay, Jay, tear it up.
The news is out all over town that you've been seen out running around. I know that I should leave again. I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody
one again. I wish the late, great Hank Williams would hear that, Jerry. You know what old Joe Coogan says about that record? You know Joe Coogan down at Papa Tunes Record Shop?
Sure.
He said that's going to be the biggest cotton-picking record of the year.
Well, I certainly
You know,
hope
he's
he's
a pretty
right.
good boy, but he's a prize around the Pasquale. Well, Jerry, yes, sir, we're going to have old Jerry Lewis back in just a minute. Jerry Lee Lewis with the greatest record I think he's ever recorded. Great Balls of Fire. We'll see you after a while, Jerry, okay?
All right, Mr.
Go out and
Phillips.
get you a cold bottle of Coca-Cola. Thank you. Here it is. One of the greatest numbers. It's going to be one of the hottest cotton-picking numbers in the country in about 3 weeks, but it is already in Memphis. Great, what was that girl said? No, Great Balls of Fire. Hit it.
Yeah.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and moved, now honey, I changed my mind. This world is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kisses, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love the should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. Got you my nails and I twitch on my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. It drives me crazy. It's just great balls of fire. Kisses me, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love the should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. That you my nails and I quit on my thumb. Real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. Drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Jerry Lee's fourth single, Breathless, was promoted by Dick Clark and Beech Nut Chewing Gum on the Saturday Night Dick Clark Show. Clark told the kids to mail in 4 Beech Nut wrappers and 50 cents for a free autographed copy of Breathless. Thousands took him up on the offer.
If you're gonna love me, let's lean on me. If I can hold you, then it'll help me squeeze. When my heart goes around and round, my love comes tumbling down. The restless side. Well, I shake all over and you know why. I'm sure in love, honey, but no lie. Because when you get called a name, I wouldn't mind. How left to me. Baby, crazy. You're much too much. I can't love you in the world and all the whole time. But when you love me right. Oh, come on, baby, don't be shy. You love me, boy, you and I. You don't know. I go pick wherever you go. But you believe me. Yes, sir. Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, baby. Woo! Crazy! You're much too much. I can't love you in the world. When you love me right. Well,
thanks so very, very much.
Jerry Lee's career was hit hard by the scandal over his marriage to his cousin Myra Gale. The news of his marriage had broken in England in 1958, but when Jerry Lee returned there in 1962, he found that he was still a star, drawing larger, more fanatical crowds than he'd seen at home in a long time. During his 1964 tour of England, he starred in a special for Granada Television.
Love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Couldn't it be just break all the fire? I didn't love on the money, but you came along and you moved me, honey. I changed my mind to love is mine. Couldn't it be just break all the fire? Hit me, baby. Ooh, it feels good. Hold me, baby. Yeah, got to let me love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'm gonna tell the world that you're mine, 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 mine. I choose myself, wanna get you never touch it, show is fun. Come on, baby, drive old Jerry crazy. Whooping this wake is just great, balls of fire. Baby, won't you let me love you like a lover should? You're fine, so kind. I'm gonna tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails, I breathe on my star. I get you nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, driving me crazy. Goodness and gracious, great balls of fire. The news is out all over town. Oh, that you've been seen out running around. Yes, I know that I gotta leave a thing, but just can't go. Again, a part of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Yes, I just trusted you. You know that was my great sin. Darling, I just can't go. You win again. Woman up, honey, get your lover boy me that's knocking. You better listen to me, sugar roller cat, the red high school rockin'. Now, honey, get your bobbin shoes, or the jukebox blows the fuse. Got everybody hopping, everybody bobbing, bobbing never high school hop. Yeah, bobbing never high school hop. The shaking never high school hop. I've been rolling never high school hop. I've been grooving never high school hop. Well, everybody's hopping, everybody's bobbing, bobbing never high school hop. Come on, little baby, let's rock a little bit tonight. Woo! Let's get on with it, baby. I gotta shake a little bit tonight. Yeah, they got my heart beating rhythm and my feet moving smooth and light. Yeah, I've been bobbing never high school hop. I've been shaking never high school hop. I've been rolling never high school hop. I've been moving never high school hop. Well, everybody's hopping, everybody's bobbing, bobbing never high school hop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. I'd like to do one for you now. This is a brand new record that we have out, and it'll be on the Philips label here in England, and we're certainly looking forward to it. It's a brand new one that was written and recorded in about 18 days ago. One entitled "I'm on Fire." Help, Mr. Fireman, please. You know I'm burning from my head to my knees. I'm aflame with such a burning desire. And little girl set my soul on fire. You got me burning up like a paper cup. I'm on fire, turning a floor along. I'm aflame from a heart of her charm. Oh, little fire bug, can't you see what you're doing to me? Burning up like a paper cup. Woo, but my bomb, I'm on fire. And the wind set me. I'm shaking like a ship on a storm. And the wind I start to roast like toast to me. I'm free. I'm burning from my head to my knees. I'm a flame with such a burning desire. Paper cup, I'm on fire. And when my baby kisses me, I start shaking like a ship on a stormy sea. When I hear her say, I'm gonna love you every minute of each day, I start to roast, it's like toast to me. Help, Mr. Fireman, please. It's a burning from my head to my knees. I'm a flame with such a burning desire. And this girl sets my soul on fire. Burning up like a paper cup. I'm on fire. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. You're cheating hard. Yes, it's going to make you weak. Gonna cry and cry. Lord, and you're going to try to sleep. But the sleep won't come. Whole night through, yeah, you're cheating hard. It's got a tell on you. Yeah, when tears come down, ooh, they're coming on down like falling rain. Honey, you toss around, yes, and you call old Jerry's name. Oh, you walk that floor. Yeah, the way I do. You're cheating hard. Lord, it's gonna tell on you now. Yeah. Come down, ooh, they're coming on down like falling rain. Honey, you're gonna toss around Hollow Jerry's name. Yeah, you got to walk that floor. Ooh, the way I do. Yes, 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 yes. You're cheating hard. Oh, it's gonna tell on you. You're cheating hard. Ooh, it's gonna tell on you. You're cheating hard. It's gonna tell on you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Come on over, baby. Oh, let us shake it going on. Yeah, come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Honey, I ain't faking. Oh, let us shake it going on. Come on over, baby. We got chicken in the barn. Woo, honey. Come on over, baby. Jerry's got the bull by the horn. Yeah, and I ain't faking. I got the whole lot of shaking going on. Well, I did shake, baby, shake. I did shake, baby, shake. I did shake it, baby, shake it. I did shake, baby, shake. Come on over. Oh, lot of shaking going on. Over, baby, we got chicken in the barn. Whose barn? What barn? My barn. Come on, baby. Hey, I got the bull by the horn. Yeah, I ain't faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Easy now, this shake. Woo, shake it, baby. You can shake it one time for Jerry Lee. Well, I have to come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Now get it down real low now. Now shake, baby, shake. All you gotta do, honey, is stand it in one little old spot. And then I want you to wiggle around just a little bit. And honey, That's when you got something. Yeah. That's when you got something. That's when you have got something. Ooh. I want you to shake it, baby. I want you to shake it one time. I want you to shake it one time for yourself. Yeah. And then, honey, I want you to shake it, but don't break it. Ooh, you can shake it one time for Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Woo, yeah, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Honey, I ain't thinking, I got me a whole lot of shaking going on. Now let's go one time shaking. You better shake, take it, shake. Come on, come on. Talking about here right now, child, yeah. Oh, shake, baby. Shake, baby, shake it. Come on over. Yeah. Come on. I would throw it out there, but there's too many of you, and I ain't got but one. I better hang on to it. You better shake. Shake. Whoa. Don't you let it break, baby. I ain't faking. Whole lot of shaking. Yeah. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Woo. You better shake it, honey. I ain't baking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
In the late 1960s, Jerry Lee became a star again, this time a country star. These rare appearances on Ralph Emery's Saturday night television show Pop Goes the Country catch all the swagger of Jerry Lee Lewis at the height of his country stardom.
I want you folks to welcome to Pop Goes the Country one of the greatest entertainers I ever met in my life, Mr. Jerry Lee Lewis. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jerry Lee, you don't look right, though. For some reason.
May God bless you, man. This is
You,
something.
you got the...
Wait a minute.
Huh? Wait
Wait, it's a little dry.
All right. Get you all lit up there.
First time I ever dropped a cigar in my life. I'd have to do it on TV, you know.
Huh? Let me get you an ashtray over here.
Oh, I don't need it. I just put them in my pocket. Good Lord. An ashtray.
Jerry Lee is a fellow that used to sing down Faraday, Louisiana, didn't you, Jerry? Didn't you tell me you used to sing in an old car down there?
I used to sing in Faraday, Louisiana, on top of a car, one time under a car. I won't talk about that.
Didn't you start your career in a car lot? Huh?
No doubt about it. You're right, Ralph. At the Ford place in 1949. Mickey was there applauding for me.
Mickey Gilly?
Jimmy Lee Swaggart. They were jealous because they couldn't get on the bandstand.
Jimmy Lee Swaggart?
I don't blame them. They shouldn't have been up there because it was a bad deal.
Mickey Gilly? All of you, what, double first cousins?
Me and Jimmy Lee are double first cousins. Me and Mickey are first cousins. Jimmy and Mickey are second cousins.
Okay. You all work all that out? All right, we're going to sit over here. I'm going to get my
No,
cigar.
Ken on either side of the family, by the way. I'm the only one that married his 13-year-old cousin.
What? That was a long time ago,
That
wasn't it?
happened, though.
You married a 13-year-old girl?
14, she actually was 13. Next day she was 14. They never would write that.
Did you get a lot of bad press over this?
Yeah, they didn't like it at all. They were very upset about it in England and kind of upset here in America about it. Who's gonna play this old piano after I'm not here? Who's gonna sing them sad songs for you, cause your eyes to fill with tears? Who's gonna keep these old Irish talking like Jerry Lee's doing now? Who's gonna play this old piano after my last bow? When that final curtain falls, God, I know someday it will. Who's gonna take up a mouthful on an old stage when everything seems to be hushed and still? Who'll keep this old music going? I wonder who's gonna carry on. Who's gonna play this old piano when the meat man's gone? Let me hear it, boys. You know, we've laughed and cried together. My God, I guess Jerry Lee's done 10 million shows. Kind of feel like I have every single right to know exactly what's going on. Who'll keep this old music going? Like old Hank Williams, Al Joseph, and Jerry Lee. I want to know this piano means a whole lot to me. Listen to me now. Think about it, darling. Thank you. God bless you. He really loves you. I just get back and blues, waiting for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. You know, Bobby, thumbed the diesel down just before it rained. Some old man drove us all the way to New Orleans. Pulled my old harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. Blowing low while Bobby sang the blues. Them old windshield wipers a slapping time. Bobby clapping hands with mine. We're singing a feather song at Drive Anew. Freedom is just another word. I got nothing left to lose. Nothing, it ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good to see the Lord when Bobby sang the blues. That was good enough for Jerry Lee. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. She was standing right beside me, God, through everything I'd done. And every night she helped me from the cold. Somewhere near Selena, I watched her step away, looking for a home I hope she'll find. Oh, I'd trade all my tomorrow for a single yesterday, holding that woman's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word. I got nothing left to lose. You know, nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good to see the Lord when Bobby sang the blues. That was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. That was good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Thank you.
In the late 1970s, when Jerry Lee and his cousin Mickey Gilley were both in the charts, Ralph Emery brought them together for their first joint appearance in many years. Mickey was selling more records at the time, but Jerry Lee wasn't about to give an inch.
The first time that Mickey Gilley and Jerry Lee Lewis have ever been seen together on television.
Thank you, Mickey. They said it couldn't be done.
Gilley, I want you to tell us how you and Mickey are related.
Well, Mickey is my first cousin. We're from Faraday, Louisiana. Born and raised in Faraday, Louisiana, and learned to play really on the same piano. Mickey and Jimmy Lee, myself, and David Beatty.
He's talking about Jimmy Swaggart now when he says Jimmy Lee. See, a lot of people may not know that, but...
And all of you are cousins, aren't you?
We're okay.
We're all kin.
Okay, how are you cousins?
Jerry and I are first cousins. My mother and his father are brother and sister.
I see. Now, you grew up together down in Faraday, Louisiana, didn't you?
Right. Jerry started playing the piano first when he was about, 7 or 8 years old.
Right.
And I started out playing guitar. Or playing it, let's put it like that. I got into the guitar bit. And Jimmy and Jerry started playing the piano. Sometimes they'd play together. And I sort of got interested in the piano because Jerry and Jimmy were playing, and it sort of rubbed off on all of us. And I really never thought about music that much until Jerry hit with a whole lot of shaking going on. And I said, well, if he's doing it, I thought I could jump in and do it too. But it was like everybody, that copied Elvis at the time. Everybody thought I was trying to copy Jerry. But I was really, I admired what he was doing, and I was trying to, get a break in the music field. So I would do a lot of his tunes because it was simple, easy for me to do his tunes because
he's talking mighty fast, isn't he?
See, I don't want him to cover me up.
You think the kid did it?
I think Mickey's done a splendid job.
Well,
Well,
appreciate those kind words.
All right, Mickey, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to dismiss you so you can go do...
You gonna let me go sing?
Yes, I want you to do
You gonna keep him over here?
I'm going to keep him right
Okay.
here, out of your way for a moment. But later on in the show, we're going to put both of them together. And they're going to do old tunes, I believe, that you grew up singing together, Jerry.
Right.
And how long has it been since you have played with Mickey?
Oh, it's been years, Ralph. I would imagine around 25 years.
Since the two of you sat down and played the piano
That's
together?
right.
So, we're going to put the cousins together. The boys from Faraday, Louisiana, who grew up together, picking and singing together. And I believe these are little old tunes that you just used to sing when you'd get together.
We used to do these songs every now and then.
What, as teenagers?
We were teeny boppers.
Years ago, back when we went to school in Faraday, Louisiana, Ralph. Shiny and old shiny.
It's kind of hard to believe that there's only 6 months difference in our age in it.
Yes, it is.
Right, he looks older than me.
Where is Faraday, Louisiana?
About 9 miles from Natchez, Mississippi. Well, Natchez, Mississippi is about 2 miles from Vidalia, Louisiana.
Okay.
5 miles south of Clayton.
You're really a big help.
18 miles
both
from Cicely Island.
of you. Where?
40 miles from Peck. The reason why they called it Peck, it wasn't enough there to make a bushel.
Okay. All right, I'm going to turn you guys loose. Let's relive the old days in Faraday, Louisiana. Here's Jerry and Mickey.
What those 5 feet could do. Anybody sing my girl? Could she woo? Could she could? Could she woo? Does anybody sing my gal? All right, Jerry.
Well, now, if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond ring and all them things, bet your life, Mickey, if it ain't her. Could she love? Could she woo? Coochie, 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 coo. Has anybody seen my gal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody seen my gal? All right. Little old shiny and old shiny town, Mickey, hit it.
And it's only a shanty, Jerry, old shanty town. The roof is all slatted, touches the ground.
Yeah.
It's a tumble down shack by that old railroad track. But like a millionaire's mansion, it keeps calling me back.
I'd give up my palace, son, if I were a king.
Really?
It's more than a palace, it's Jerry Lee's everything. Got a queen waiting there for the silvery crown in my shanty down in old shanty town. And I'm not joking, my shanty down in old shanty town. Okay.
One more time. We gonna do this?
Son, I don't want you to be ashamed of your age.
Here we go. Don't be ashamed of your age.
I'm not.
Jerry, don't let the years get you down. Old games you knew, they still think of you. Back in your old hometown.
Hey, Mickey, don't mind the gray in your hair. Just think of all the fun you had putting in there. And remember, son, you graduated from that old sucker stage. So don't be ashamed of your age. And don't be ashamed of your age. Yeah. All right.
You want boogie?
Let's go, you my man. Well, I'm down in New Orleans where everything was fine. Everybody was drinking wine, drinking that Mr. Delight. And when they get the drunk, they start to singing all the night. They're drinking wine, booty, they're drinking wine. Wine, booty, they're drinking wine. Wine, booty, you're drinking wine. Not your mind, won't you pass that bottle to me? Sing one, son. Really bad by the gun, bad by the quart. You bad blackberry, you're doing things smart. Kicking down the windows and knocking down doors. Drop, keep us friends for more drinking wine. So the only drinking wine. Deep up, wine. So the only drinking wine. Wine, so the only drinking wine. Pass that bottle to me. Hey, wine, wine, wine. Elderberry. Wine, wine, wine. Oh, cherry. Wine, wine, wine. Blackberry. Wine, wine, wine. Half and half. Wine, wine, wine. Oh, Lord. Pass that bottle to me. Yeah. Let's do a little boogie, okay? Let's do it. Here we go. My name is Jerry Lee Lewis. I come from Fairday, Louisiana. I'm gonna give you a little boogie on this old piano. Do it mighty fine. I'm gonna make you shake it. Make you do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until you break it. Call it Lewis boogie. Lewis way. I like to do my boogie boogie every day. Make you wanna stop and do the bop. It's called the Lewis boogie. Lewis way. I like to do my boogie woogie every day. Yeah.
In 1993, Time Life Music brought Jerry Lee Lewis back to the Old Sun Studio in Memphis, where he'd recorded all his earliest and greatest hits. He talked about two subjects he knew well, himself and the music he'd helped create, rock and roll.
My name is Jerry Lee Lewis. Well, the first music I heard growing up in Fairday was at a little small Assembly of God church where we used to go to church. And that's where I heard my music. Well, I never got caught up just in music in the church. I think I was caught up in music when I was born. I just I heard music in church. I heard music on street corners. I heard these people sitting around Fairday, Louisiana on street corners just picking the blues and the old guitars, you know. These colored people, and they were laying something down I liked. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was good, and I had to get involved with it. I knew that. And I was just a child then. Strolling through my Stellar Calhoun, Michael Lee Calhoun's home, they had a piano. They were the only people that had a piano in that part of the country. And I walked up to this piano and I picked out a tune. I played Silent Night on it. And my mother walked by and was listening, and she told my dad, she said, Elmo, he's going to be a natural born pianist. And Dad said, yeah, he might be a piano player. And so there's a difference in a pianist and a piano player. I don't know. We're still working on that one. Well, my mother and dad, they mortgaged the home to buy me a piano. I was 8 years old at the time. And they bought me one of these big old Stark pianos, self-player piano. He used to play this, and it was redone back into a piano. And it was the greatest sounding piano I ever heard in my life. I would imagine any piano would have sounded that good to me at the time. And I lived at that piano. I sat on that piano stool 5, 6, 7 hours a day in and day out, up until I was 21 years old. I loved it. I worshipped it. Everything I done, I taught myself. Every note, I taught myself. Every key I felt like it was right for my voice, I used it. And I stayed with it. And I'm still doing that. Well, I was anywhere from 9 to 10 to 12, 13 years old at the time. Strolling down through Haney's big house was in the colored part of town, and it was the place was owned by my Uncle Lee Calhoun. He owned Louisiana nearly, and he owned and Haney. Mr. Haney himself was a big colored man. He was a great big man, big as a door, and he could just pick you up and sell you like a football if he wanted to, And he run the place. And he caught me in there a few times to put me out. But he said, boys, if your Uncle Lee Calhoun caught you in here, your mama or daddy caught you, he'd kill me. And I'd sneak back in again. But it was great. It was like I said a while ago, it was like, to me at the time, it would be like strolling through a part of heaven. Just the musically speaking, And even the people, everybody, everything. It was all just, it was a happening, man. It was a birth, like it was giving birth to a new music that people needed to hear and needed to know, put a beat to it, and sum it up to, they called it blues, they called it hillbilly, they called it rockabilly, and finally we determined it rock and roll. And that's the name of the game, rock and roll. That's what it was. That's what I was listening to, even in church. Mostly what I liked was boogie-woogie music. That's what I really got into. I loved the boogie-woogie, the old raunchy boogie-woogie music, like the similarity to the Tommy Dorsey boogie-woogies mixture. That smooth boogie taken with raw talent like mine, for instance, and put to the test with real sharp people like Tommy Dorsey, who were great musicians, could read music, and they knew music. And I never got into that. I just taught myself. And they called it raw talent. And I guess it still is. Hank Sr. Well, he was a stylist. Like Al Jolson was a stylist. Jimmy Rogers was a stylist. Hank Williams was a stylist. They could do any kind of music. They done it their way. They set the styles. And I don't know, there's a lot of singers and a lot of guitar players and there's a lot of piano players and a lot of this and there's a lot of that. But I will say, and it's no brag, it's just fact, there's four stylists that's been in the world that I've known since I've been living, was Al Jolson, Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, whether that's a blessing or a curse, that's still debatable. But that's the way it is. And I didn't make it that way. God did. Well, I never figured a 6-string instrument to compare with an 88-string instrument. That just didn't impress me that much. I was picking guitar pretty good when I was, I don't know, 6, 7 years old. I could pick pretty good guitar. But the piano was fascinating to me, and I knew that was the instrument that I wanted to play and get into, because it was the classy instrument. And it took a long time for people to get the piano put out in front on the stage. It was always somebody with a guitar in their hand, you know, making a chord. As long as they could make a key of G or E and sang a little bit, they were a hit. But to prove yourself to be a hit on a piano was hard to do back in those days, in the 50s, to get started. I remember very well a thing called Blue Moon of Kentucky. I was riding along in the car and I heard it coming on the radio, and I reached up and turned the speaker up on the car. I said, "Daddy," I said, "now there is music. There, now you're hearing something." He said, "Yeah, we are. That's it." Yeah. He was singing Blue Moon of Kentucky, rock and roll style. I mean, Bill Black on that bass, Scotty Moore on guitar, and it was fantastic, and it was new, it was fresh, and I knew it was something, it had to happen. And if I would have been close to Sam Phillips' place here, as close as Elvis would, I'd have been kicking that door down at the age of 12. From Faraday, Louisiana to Memphis in 1956. Well, I was reading a lot of magazines about Sam Phillips at Sun Records, who started Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Carl Perkins. And I told my dad, I said, "This is the man we need to go see." And we did. We drove down from Faraday, Louisiana into Memphis here and pulled up in front of Sun Records here and came in and auditioned for Jack Clement, who said I could never make it playing piano. If I could play guitar, I might have a chance. He said, but rock and roll was out for me because Elvis had it tied up. I could forget that. I said, well, I don't think so. And I said, I'm a hit. He said, they all say that, son. They all say that. I said, yeah, but I'm not all. I'm different. He said, well, I don't know. I said, well, you're going to have to cut a little demo for me here for Mr. Phillips to listen to, being that he's on vacation in Florida. And he didn't want to do it, but I kind of forced him into it, so to speak. It's like I had a chance to talk with Elvis one time up here. And it was the first time I met Elvis. He drove down here to meet me. And we closed the session out. We sang a long time. I think there's a picture back there of me and him and Johnny and Carl. And the last thing I said to Elvis as he was walking out the door, we'd been playing and jamming for about 5 or 6 hours, 3 or 4 hours, something like that. I asked him, I said, Elvis, I want to ask you one thing before you leave. This is on my mind. I just like to know, if you died, do you think you'd go to heaven or hell? And his eyes got real big, and he looked at me and he said, Jerry Lee, don't you ever ask me that again or ever say that to me again. I said, you got it. And I didn't. I didn't mean anything by it because I knew he was raised in the same church I was. And I just wanted his opinion of what he thought about it. And apparently it scared him, I think. I know it had me scared, and it still does. He's just like I was, crazy. Like a fox. Elvis Presley. He was an entertainer. He was an entertainer's entertainer. He was a professional. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And he was a good person. I don't know, Elvis lived kind of in a world of his own. He liked his privacy. And that's his business. To me, that was his business. And to me, I just like to get out and rock in front of everybody. I'd make every joint in town and go through every 3-2 beer joint, fight my way in, fight my way out. And Elvis, he wouldn't do that. He's kind of scared of that. He told me, he said, Jerry Lee, he said, you going to get killed. Somebody going to kill you doing that. I said, nah, they ain't going to get me. And he wouldn't venture. But we had good times together anyway. Right, I walked into the wagon wheel one night. I was running late I worked there. And I had Mr. Paul Whitehead on. He played piano himself, and he played trumpet and accordion on Friday and Saturday night. He would play trumpet and accordion. I heard Johnny Little John playing drums, and he was doing and singing a whole lot of shaking going on. Mr. Paul was playing the piano. And I stood there and listened to it, and I'd done it pretty close to the exact way he done it, word for word. The way he said, stand it in one spot and wiggle it around a little bit. I said, man, that is fantastic. I said, that's a hit. If I ever put on record, that could be a hit. And I knew that had to be recorded when I heard that. And I recorded it, and I put it down that way. And Sam said it never would happen because it was too vulgar and too risque. I didn't know what the word risque meant at the time, but I learned. And it was a hit record. To make a long story short, it was a big one. Well, that goes back to Mr. Judd Phillips, who convinced Sam, his brother, that when he heard me, he said, we got the biggest artist in the world here if you want to. Explore him on national television, expose him on national television, explore him. I ought to explore him too, but expose him on national television with a song. He said, well, it'll be me, the flip side. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll do a whole lot of shaking. And we wasn't even sure where we could even get on a television show, much less do a song on Ed Sullivan show or Steve Allen show. Well, we got turned down by Ed Sullivan, but we got in to see Mr. Steve Allen, and he heard me do a whole lot of shaking going on. I just took my bubble gum out of my mouth and laid it up on the piano. And my funny book, and I laid it down, I was reading, and I done a whole lot of, I was 20 years old. And I played a whole lot of shaking going on, and he was tapping with his pencil, like he's playing drums. I knew I had him. He said, I want you doing that song on my show Sunday night, word for word, just exactly the way you're doing it now. And that record busted wide open, man. And they had to build 2 new plants to keep up with shipping that record. That record was selling over 300,000 records a day. Well, it was a lot different than it is now. The roads were a lot different. The cars were a lot different. It was a lot rougher. It was rough. But I'm sure it was more rougher and rougher back when Hank Williams and them had to travel in rough days. There wasn't as many hotels and motels, but they were beginning to reflourish the hotels and things back then. And like we done a tour, my first tour I done was with Johnny Cash and Carl Perkins, Sonny James and Wanda Jackson, and Marvin Rainwater. It was a 30-day tour all up through Canada. And we was making $100 a day. And so I took $50, I gave J.W. and Russ $25 a piece. And that was big money, we thought. We left home, I had over $100 in my pocket. When we got back, I had less than $75. And a wore-out car. I had a brand new car, and I had a wore-out car. And believe it or not, in Canada, it was nothing but gravel roads. This was in 1956, early 56. And there was rocks flying 100 miles high. I mean, there we were, Johnny Cash and this big Lincoln, 56 Lincoln, this is rolling at 100 miles an hour. I mean, we was in this 57 Buick was rocking. There was Carl in this 56 Fleetwood Cadillac that Sam bought for him and surprised him with it and deducted it out of his record royalties. And that was Those were great days. It was a great experience, and you know, they said that, well, you're not making a lot of money, Jerry, but you're getting a lot of exposure. That's the way the promoters used to tell you. Rock and roll is the greatest music it's ever been. It ever will be. Whether it was taken from gospel roots, or whether it was taken from rhythm and blues roots, or black roots, or red roots, or blue roots, or whatever roots, rock and roll is rock and roll. And you're not going to beat rock and roll music. If you do, I want to hear it. I want to really hear something then. And there was a few cats like James Dean, Elvis Presley, and Jerry Lee Lewis that was rebel enough to come through.
Jerry Lee's second movie, High School Confidential, was released in May 1958. It was never going to win an Oscar, but it might have done better if the news of his marriage to his 13-year-old cousin hadn't broken just as the movie hit the drive-ins. And now, here's the preview for High School Confidential.
Shaking at the high school hop, bobbing at the high school hop. Well, everybody's stopping, everybody's hopping, bobbing at the high school hop. Yeah!
Do you belong in my class?
And you belong in my class, too, dog. You know, for a teacher, pretty cool. Why don't we cut out and go to your pad and live it up, huh?
These are not underprivileged kids from broken homes. Actually, they're the overprivileged. Teenage rebels, too young to be careful, too tough to be afraid.
You know, I lost one of these things in the principal's office. I don't want to lose another one in one of your bellies.
The generation. Young savages from nice families. This is their story. High School Confidential. This is also the story of adults in the know who exploit the kids for their own ends.
He's healthy and normal and full of fun. You know what I mean, too. Don't tell me you never rode a hot rod or had a late date in the second balcony. Or maybe you haven't.
The lost generation? Hardly. They don't care if they're the last generation. They want their kicks now.
Now, look, you guys, say nothing. Don't even give the fuzz the right time of day.
All right, so come shake it up tonight. Bobbing at the high school hop, shaking at the high school hop, bobbing at the high school hop. Well, everybody's stopping, everybody's hopping, bobbing at the high school hop. Yeah!